She's like, you're not gonna go with him? I'm like, no. She just hangs up on me. I'm like, alright, so this is close calls. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the background story so y'all can actually feel like y'all there. That's why I do a little background story, alright? So the first topic is around a pool. It's around a pool. So alright, so there's the part where the pool is at. It's weird because it goes the swing set, then the pool, and then a school, a tennis court, a basketball court, right? So that's the background story, so y'all can imagine what it looks like before we even get there. Alright, so it's me, my boy, I think his brother, and my other boy. I'm like, yo, we should go pool hopping. We should go pool hopping. And they're like, alright. How we gonna do it? I'm like, we're gonna have to hop the fence, bro. What you talking about? He's like, alright. So we get our shit ready. We put pants on, put our swim trunks underneath for a pair of shorts. And then we start walking out the door. We start walking there. It's like from my house to the park, it's like maybe like a mile, like 5-minute walk. So where I live at, it's a community, so you walk straight all the way down and then take a left, go straight, and then it's like a zigzag, and then it brings you to a stop sign. Then you take a left and then quick right, and you're right there at the park. So we walk up the little steep hill. We go around to like the dark side of the pool. This is where the tennis court are, and there's trees and shit, so you can't see us, so because there'll be cars passing by and shit. So I'm like, who's going first? One of my boys said, I'll go first. And then I'm like, alright, go ahead. So I'm the lookout. So I'd be like, yo, there's a car, chill. Alright, go. We good. He can't hop the fence. I'm like, yo, bro, come back, bro. There's a car. He's like, alright. We come back, and I'm like, go. And then he hops. He's in. And there's my next boy. I'm like, alright, you good. He hops it. He's in there. Third boy. He's in there. Then it goes me. I see a car. Alright, I'm chilling. I see another car. Alright. Then I hop the fence, and then I'm in there. So the pool is an Olympian pool. So there's a high dive and a low dive. Everybody usually goes to the low dive. Sometimes they be trying to go up the high dive and then don't jump off, end up climbing right back down. So usually when we in there, it's like 12. We try to go there like when everybody's going to sleep or everybody's in bed. So it'll be like 1 by the time we actually get in there. So we ran there. We're jumping around. We're type loud and stuff. I'll be like shh, but you know, sometimes you say that and then y'all quiet and then y'all go right back to loud and you just shrug it off and then we're just vibing after that. So we end up jumping off the low dive and then we're just chilling. It's like floating basically, like it's swimming in the deep end / shallow end. So next thing you know, a cop pulls in. At first we didn't know it was a cop. We thought it was, but then we didn't. Then as soon as he pulled in, we saw his lights. We got up, grabbed all our shit, hopped the fence, and booked it straight to the woods, to the shadows. Wrapped around the shadows, cut through people's houses, and then end up going back to sneaking in my community. And then that was our night. We almost got caught by the cops, pool hopping. So the second one is around the pool again. So it's basically the same thing. We're hot. We're like, let's do something. We're bored. Nobody's outside. So all right, let's go. We're chilling like last time. Cops come, it is what it is. They're gonna come regardless. So we in there for like a good hour. I say that. So we go, hop the fence. We're all in there. We're jumping off the low dive. We're vibing. This time we don't even care about being loud. We're vibing. So we jump off the low dive, and then I jump off the high dive, and then, they climb up, and they're like, no. And then my boy is like, this is like 15 minutes in now. He's like, alright, I'm about to jump. Alright, fuck it. I'm like, alright, bro, don't pussy out, bro. Come on, bro, jump. It's not that high, bro. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You in water, so regardless, you're sturdy. And if anything, I was jumping in. I never played like that. Like, if you can't swim, I'm jumping in, regardless if you're playing around or not. I do not play like that. So I'm like, you good, bro? I got you. If anything, he's like, all right, bro, you better. I'm like, yeah, bro, I got you. So he jumps. Oh, he's like, that's sturdy. I'll fuck with it. Then he hurries and runs it back up. My other boy's like, yeah, fuck it. He climbs up. Now they're hooked on the high dive. Once you get that fear over, now they just keep running back. They're like, shit, there's nothing. Boom. And you want to see a cannonball? I'm like, yeah, fuck it. They're like, we want to do a competition? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, run. Boom. They're like, oh, shit. And then, boom, a little one. Boom, a decent size. And then a big one. Then I'm in the water chilling because I'm just chilling. I don't want to do that no more. So we chilling. One of my boys go up, and then another boy, my other boy goes up, right? As soon as they're about to jump off, bro, our car pulls in, but we think we good. This is another car, like a regular person, right? So as soon as they're about to jump, the cops threw their headlights, their like lights on like this. Bro, as soon as they threw it in, bro, they jumped off, nearly hit each other jumping off at the same time because they got like, we got to get up and out of here. So they both jumped. Boom. They jumped. Me and my boy are pretty much already heading towards the fence, bro, right? These people, my boys are like, not even like 5 steps behind me because we all had our stuff in the same area. So as soon as I grabbed my stuff, a couple seconds, they grabbed their stuff and they're right next to us. Next thing you know, as we're trying to hop the fence, bro, there's a cop running through the field, bro. Pitch dark. We didn't see him. If we did, we would have hopped out a different way or made it out a different way, bro. Next thing you know, we just see a guy like this. You better not do it. You better not. We'll release the dogs. You better not. I'm like, what? Dogs? What? Oh, hell no. Then the guy, his partner, mounts the curb, and then he just sits there while the other guy physically starts jogging up by the time he gets there because he said we didn't go for it. Right? We're like, y'all gotta hop the fence. And then we're talking like, who should go first? They're like, you should go first. Me? Why me? Because, bro, they're like, they obviously told me in person, like, bro, because you're gonna take the longest, bro. Who cares? Just go. I'm like, alright, bro. They're like, go. I'm like, alright. At first, I'm like, bro, I don't know. I told the nigga, I'm like, bro, I can't hop it, bro. I told my boy I can't hop it. The officer was like, how do you hop it in the first place, bro? I'm like, I just hopped it, bro. What are you talking about? I just hopped it. Right? So I'm the first one to climb it. I'm climbing, and then I'm being careful, bro. Because I don't know why I was trying to be careful, because it ended up getting me later. So I ended up climbing, and I threw myself around, and then I was stuck like this, I think, like on top of this, like hanging on like the shit. And peep, it's like a barbed wire fence. It's like the ones with the 2 prongs, so it cuts you if you really like graze it. So I end up just throwing myself down. Next thing you know, I just cut 1, 2, 3, and I get a cut straight through my chest. A line straight through my chest, bro. I'm over here like trying to brush it off like it's dirt or something, but I'm like, it's like a line, and I'm like pretty much baby bleeding. I'm not like gushing. It was just like a graze, but it was enough to leave a scar all the way down my chest. But I was gushing. Bro, my boy's like, are you good? I'm like, yeah. Bro, the officer didn't even have the audacity to ask me, are you okay? He didn't say nothing, bro. As I'm going like this, as there's a pure line going down my chest, and I'm like bleeding basically, and my arms are bleeding. Then my boy hops, then my other boy hops, and then my other boy hops. And they're sitting down, taking down our names like, what's your address, da da da. We're minors at the time, so they couldn't even do nothing to us. They could, but they said, just go home. Basically how they said it. We're like, damn, bro, we almost just got a ticket or locked up for some petty shit. So that's that one. On to the third story. This is, I'll give you the background story of this one, because the two I didn't, because we was the same place. So this one, I'm going to tell you the car. Alright, it's me and my 3 boys at the time. It's a Nissan Maxima. I forgot what year, but it's a Nissan Maxima, white with the limited sky edit roof. It doesn't have the sunroof. It has the one they pull like this for the sun, right? Bro, so you young, right? We're like, you want to go for a late night joyride with your boys, right? So what I always did was my trick. I would push it down, put it in neutral, and then turn the wheel, and then push it down the street, and then start it up and hop in so my mom wouldn't hear it. Because basically where my community was, like, the walls were like so thin. They were really not, but you can hear anything. So we push it down the street. I go pick up my other boy and him, my other 2 boys, and then he's like, let me drive. I'm like, alright, bro. I don't know why I said alright. It was probably because I'm chilling. Maybe peer pressure. I don't think so. I think I just I didn't really care. I'm like, alright, bro, because I didn't think he was going to do the shit he was going to do. So, right, I let him drive. They're like, bro, we're about to go to Manchester. I'm like, alright, for what? Like, I'm about to go see my boy real quick. We about to pull up on my boys. I'm like, alright. So we end up taking the highway, bro. He starts dumbing on the highway. He's doing like 80, almost 85, 90. This is my mom's car, bro. He's doing like 85, 90 in my mom's car. I'm like, bro, chill, bro, chill. He's like, all right, bro, not chilling, bro, right? We pull up to the spot. We're chilling. We roll up a spliff. We're smoking. He's talking to his boys about something. And then he hops back in the car. And the other boy's like, you want to go for a drive? He's like, yeah. So we end up running a little cruise. Bro, we end up start racing the other guy in my mom's car, bro. In a Nissan Maxima in Manchester. Right? So they're racing down like the side roads. At first they wasn't. It was just cruising, and then they end up start speeding up, and then he starts speeding up, and then basically start racing, basically. So they're chirping off cars. They're busting rights, left, right. End up like not even like 8 minutes in, they get onto a main road, and there must have been a cop sitting somewhere, bro. Because as soon as we hit the road, and we kept on going for like a couple, like 30 seconds, a cop hopped behind us and threw his lights on. Bro, we end up like, bro, you gotta take him, bro, because I ain't stopping, bro. We don't have no learner's permit. Nobody has license in the car. We're all pretty much minors in the car. Nobody has a learner's permit or license. So they end up taking him. We end up taking a right down the side street again. Then we take a left, right. And then we end up coming down to I think it was like I don't think it was a school zone. It was some type of, it was probably like a deer crossing zone or some shit like that. We end up crossing that, and there was a manhole or like a speed bump, bro. End up knowing we probably got air. We felt like we went off like 2 inches off the ground. We end up getting air. Boom, boom. And then there's like a one-way. You go down like this, and then you curve, and you have to go this way to go out to the main street again, bro, right? There ain't no this way. It's only one way going down like this, right? He's going too fast, bro. He's going way too fast, bro. I don't even know if he hit the brakes at this point. He ended up trying to take the turn too hard. We end up sliding, bro, on some, I don't know. There's a pole right here. There's a pole. We're sliding like this. And he ends up like yanking it, hitting the brakes and controlling it. We're like this. We were like three bumpers put together away from the pole, bro. Bro, it's like angels on our side, God, some fallen parents or something, bro, was on our shoulders that day, bro. Bro, because if he didn't do that, we would have smacked the pole and we would have totaled the car pretty much in half how fast we think he was going. Not like it would have been fucked up. So then we end up getting home to my boy's crib. And then his other boy pulls up on us in a car. He's like, duh, hop in the car with us. And he's like dumbing it, like going like this, chirping off cars, going down the street like this, left, right, like really quick. And then I'm like, all right, bro, it's getting late now. This time it's about to be 3. Because I left the house at like 11 something, I think. Maybe 12. And then I'm like, bro, I touched everybody. I'm like, I'm about to go home, bro. I gotta get home before my mom gets up. She has work in the morning. I gotta get the car back to the crib. And then I go to hop in the car after I touched everybody up. I go to start the car. It goes click, click, click. Fuck. I go to do it again. Nothing. Go to do it again. Nothing, bro. At this point, I'm running through my mind. It's my mom's car. She's about to whoop my ass. That's the only things that I thought my mom's car, and she's gonna whoop my ass. Like, she's gonna tell me off on some crazy shit. So first thing, I hopped out of the car and I went downstairs because there was no service. Where his strip is weird. Even though you have a carrier and all that, it won't make no calls. So I go in his crib. I'm like, bro, I just gotta stay in here for a couple minutes. I gotta call my mom. I need your Wi-Fi. I call my mom, bro. I wake her out of sleep. I'm like, Mom, the car broke down. She was like, what? I'm like, the car broke down. She's like, what do you mean the car broke down? I'm like, Mom, I took it and I broke down. She's like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't remember. I just remember them two things, and I just basically took the phone away from my ear because I wasn't trying to hear that, you know? And then I end up putting the phones back to my phone, and I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do? You want to call the control truck? Do you want me to leave the car here and we're going to pick it up tomorrow? What do you want me to do? So I'm going to have to call the AAA, okay? All right. She didn't even say no. She just banged it on me. I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Oh, shit. My boys are in the background laughing, bro. Laughing. Not even real people, bro. If you was a real... You would say you straight, bro? I'm like, no. You keep it a buck, no. Bro, they're laughing. 45 minutes later, tow truck shows up. He's like, you want to ride home? I'm like, no. I'm already knowing what it is when I get back to the crib. She's going to rip me a new one. She might end up throwing me out right there and then. No, I ain't trying to hear that. Or get thrown out because shit just happened. You just woke out of the street with that news. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I told the guy, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm on enough. That's when I call him back. So I'm like, he just pulled up. It's like, you're not going to go with him? I'm like, no. She just hangs up on me. I'm like, oh. And then it's like 6 in the morning. I end up walking back to my house at 6 in the morning from his house. From his house to my house, I think it's like a 2-mile walk. It's like a 30, 45-minute walk. Depends how fast you're walking, too. End up getting home. End up hearing it. And yeah. That was the third story. That shit was fucked up night. And then the fourth story, it's me and my boy. I'm in a Jeep Grand Cherokee 2001. Alright, so I come out of my little community like always. I bust a left. It's raining outside. It's not like raining hard, but it's raining outside. I'm going down the street. I think I wanted Wendy's, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, bro, come with me to Wendy's real quick. Come with me to Wendy's real quick. He's like, alright, bro. He comes with me to Wendy's, bro, right? I'm at like a stop sign, and then the way the street is, it's a one-way. You come off the ramp from up top, you have to come down, or you have to pick a different lane. You only have to pick two. So, and then the street I come off, it's a one-way. You can only, like, there's a street like this, you can take a right or a left, but the way I'm going, you go this way, and it's like a Y. You have to choose one. You have to go left or right, and then it curves like this on each side. So I chose left because the Wendy's was left. So I chose the left one. End up doing some like high shit, some dumb shit, trying to be cool. End up going like this with the wheel. End up like drifting. And then ends up spinning 1, 2, and then we're sliding for like 2 seconds, and then boom, we hit the curb, bro. And then me, quick thinking, I just drive off, bro. And then I hear dun 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 dun. Bro, I popped my tire, bro. Didn't even like get out to check it, bro. I kept driving home, bro. Got to a light, bust a left. Like, I'm not going slow either, because at the time I didn't know you could like, you're not really supposed to ride on the rim on a flat tire. You can only a certain amount of distance. What's going through my head? No. I'm thinking people just saw me. They're calling the cops. I'm getting up and out of there. So I end up driving off. I'm going like 15, maybe 15, going back to the house. Bust a left, then bust a left, and going straight down. And then the community's right there on the right. End up getting home, looking at the tire. Bro, I fucked up the rim really bad. I like basically had to grab a whole new rim. It was like chipped. Basically the metal pretty much rolled itself over from riding on it. At that point, like, I forgot a detail, my fault. When that happened, bro, my boy's like, let me out. I let him out. I forgot that, my fault, guys. I let my boy out, because, like, when you from the hood and shit like that happens, they have an instant, you just get out. If you know, you know. He just, let me out. I'm like, aye. He just jumps out. And then I end up going to my crib by myself and checking out the damages and all this other shit. And that's when the rim was fucked up. It was bended like this, and had to buy a whole brand new rim and tire. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Let me spark this spliff right now for you guys. I'm pranking. On to story number 5. So this take place when I'm leaving the house. So It's my grandmother and my sister. I'm getting ready for my job. I worked at McDonald's at the time. I'm getting ready for work. My Uber's outside. I get to work. I might have my car. I'm not 100% sure. I go to work. As I'm clocking in, I get a call. I don't hear the call. I'm at work. I'm taking orders from people. So when it's like clear, because we get like a little rush real quick, I clear all the people. I check my phone. I got a missed voicemail. I'm like, I don't know this number. Let me listen to the voicemail. I listen to the voicemail. It says, "This is Officer blah blah blah. I'm here with your grandmother. There's been a little incident. Everybody's okay though. Can you please give me a call back at this number?" Da 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 da. And then it just hangs up. Beep. I'm like, "Officer, everybody's okay though." What? I hurry up and call back the number. I'm like, "Hello? You just called my number." They're like, "Is this Blake?" I'm like, I don't know whether to say yes or no. I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'm here with your grandmother and your sister. Everybody's okay, but some kid came by and shot up your windows with a BB gun." I said, "What? Somebody did what?" I said, "Yeah, all right, I'm there. Hold on, I'm getting a manager. I'm going home right now." What? Somebody just shot up my house with a BB gun? And my grandmother and my sister, like, they're all right. He's like, just pretending to be in the story. I tell the manager, the cops on my house, something just happened with my sister and my grandmother. I need to go home. It's an emergency. They're like, all right. So I'm on the phone with them. They're like, some kid came by, looped around the block one time, and then came back and got out of his car while it's running and shot through your front window of your house. And they almost hit your grandmother and your sister. And then drove off. I said, what? What? I'm like, who has the balls to pull up to my house and shoot a BB gun through my front window? I get home. I think the officer was still outside, like, basically, like, my grandma gave him a report, and he was just taking his notes and shit, I guess. I come home, and he just wrapped up, and he was just leaving. I get home, like, what happened? Well, yeah, some kid in there's girl came in a white car and, like, was stopped and then pulled off and then came back, and then he got out, and I saw a girl in the passenger seat, and he got out and shot and almost hit me and your sister. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? So I call my boy and I let him know. I'm like, yo, tell me why someone did this came by my house and shot up my front house with a BB gun. He's like, what? Who would do that neff shit? I'm like, He's like, don't even worry about that. It's not even worth it. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm gonna put you on next time you come to my house. He's like, all right, bro. Yeah, put me on. And then I just hang up and then see him the next day, and then I put him on. Bro, what in your right mind do you pull up to someone's house and then shoot up their front window with a BB gun? Somebody in the comments let me know, like, that must be the most dumbest shit I ever heard. Or somebody ever did. Thanks for watching. It's Big Bakes here. Like and subscribe. Drop a comment.